Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I'm sorry that the video with the earnings report, it's late. I've been busy. I'm tired. I don't know if it shows on camera or not, but I'm really tired. So I had to pretty much put a couple of things aside that I need to finish tonight and figure I'll take a couple of minutes to put this video together. I was busy last week with not only doing my own rides, but with work. Again, if you're new to your channel, I'm a commercial drone pilot, so that's what my main source of income is. And then Uber, it's used to be Lyft too, but Lyft I think it's an afterthought now. That's what I do on the side. So this week I had one of the riders, one of the guys that always calls me directly for the rides. He had a wedding and the family, and he called me up and he said, hey, look, I want to make sure that some of my family members get to the airport on time, and instead of having them go through Uber, I want to give you the I'd rather throw the money at you. So I had a few rides that I had to help him complete from his house to LAX, and that kind of kept me busy. But anyway, so we're almost working our way to 300 subscribers. I really appreciate those of you that swing by the channel and take the time not only to just hit like on one of the videos, but to check out the rest of the videos, and on top of that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. If you happen to be one of my riders though, hey, I appreciate it. So let's go ahead and open up, see what was going on with Uber. So last week was with Uber. It was nothing exciting. There was a day last week that I wasn't feeling right, but I wanted to go out. And do a couple of rides. So I stayed around my neighborhood. And what happens most of the times when I stay around my neighborhood is that I end up doing short rides. Couple of miles, maybe 3, 4, maybe 4.5 miles for like $10 or $11, something like that. And that's why the numbers don't look right. Last week I ended up, as you can see right here, I'm gonna get the camera to help us out. If you looked over there, not too happy with the amount of trips, 36 of them altogether. And as you can see, for 36 trips, 1217 is not that much. Again, I wanted to focus more on the active time because I've said this before. A lot of times I go ahead and keep the app running while I'm here, and I just keep on rejecting trips. So when I do go out and I hit the road though, that's when there's a trip. So active time is what I've been focusing more often. And as you can see here, sorry about that, as you can see again, it was only about 28 hours and 36 trips. Again, if you've been watching my earnings report video, you've probably seen weeks that I got less trips than these and made more money. But hey, we all know how this goes though. Now, when it comes to my own trips, again, I was really busy this week, and I did not expect so many people to call me. If you're a writer and you ended up in the channel because you probably had a conversation with me when I was taking you somewhere, I appreciate you guys calling me. I know it's a lot easier to just go ahead and request a trip. I have got some of you guys that call me or text me at the last minute and be like, hey, I know it's just a last minute thing, can you come pick me up? And you just don't feel bad. It's a business. That's the way I looked at it. And you're paying me for the service, so just go ahead and do it. Don't be afraid. Text me whenever. If you got somebody else, just send them my way. I'll be more than happy to serve them, give them a ride or whatever. So let's see. This past week, again, I did 36 trips. The regular deal that I do, $60 a trip, that came to $21.60, and then on top of that, the tips were $7.20. So on them trips right there that were from a lot of my regulars, and I think this week we had 8 of them that were first timers. I've been, they were referred to me by a couple of executives that I picked up on the weekly basis because they do fly in and out of LA. And then the trip, all that together, 2160, 36 trips at $60, and then if you add the tips to that, all the tips added to $720, so that comes to a total of $2880. That's really good. These 36 trips were in about 3.5 days. Now, another writer said, "Hey, you know what? I have a wedding in the family. I want to throw the throw the business at you instead of having them go through Uber." And I told them, I promised them that it was gonna go on me. So for him, I did 13 trips. Sorry about that. He went ahead and said 60. It's not enough. He said 75 for all the 13 trips, 75 each. That was $975. And then on top of that, when I did the last trip, he pretty much was like, "Hey, thanks for the help, blah blah blah. I'm swinging by the house when you get a chance. I want to give you something." Swung by the house, and I was like, didn't even expect it. He went ahead and threw $400 on top of whatever he already paid me. So it all came together to $1375. All right, so altogether we ended up with $42.55 out of my own rides. The busiest week ever since I started making this video so far. And then Uber again, 12, 17, 19. Not too happy with the amount of rides I did to get to 12, 17. Again, if you've been watching my earnings report video, you've probably seen weeks where I make more money, and I did it with less rides. So altogether, it's $5,472.19. That's a good number. That is a good number. Then altogether, charging fees for this past week was 126, almost 127. There was a couple of times where I had to drive a little bit longer, not during these rides, but in between rides. One thing that I try to do is when I do my drone jobs, if I have a reservation, one of my own trips, I might try to combine, kind of schedule my entire day. So there's been days where, let's say somebody says pick me up at 3:30 in the morning. I picked them up at 3:30, drop them off at the airport, hang out by that area, for maybe like half an hour or so, and then go ahead and do another one of my trips, to the point where when I'm done with my trips early in the morning, my own trips, not Uber, it's time for me to head over to a job site. Again, I'm a drone pilot. I do a lot of real estate photography, but every now and then I do other kind of work with drones too. And I try to combine the Uber trips. Sometimes I do turn on the app when I'm done doing the drone job, because I got a long drive home and I might get lucky and get a ride that's coming to my house. So I try to combine both my job and Uber, and that's why altogether the charging fees might add up a little bit, because remember, the Model 3 that I use is not just an Uber thing, it's my daily beater. That's the one that we use at the house for pretty much everything, including me going out doing rides and doing work. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Again, I apologize for being late. I've been busy, as you can see, not only with the rides but with work, with my own work. I have a video that I'm cooking that's going to be posted maybe this coming weekend, or maybe in the next couple of days, where I kind of talked a little bit about the updates to the Uber app that were just released not long ago. All trash to me, but that'll be another video. Again, if you're a new subscriber, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Do me a favor, if you all are interested in me making a video where I kind of discuss how I started kind of luring people from Uber and Lyft into my own riders or something like that, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to kind of walk you through the methods that I used. Just a thought, maybe another video that I can put up on the channel, and it might help some of you that are interested in doing that. I don't think I discussed that yet in any of my videos, but I'm pretty sure that some of you might be interested in finding out how it all started, and what are the methods that I use. So if you're interested in a video like that, let me know in the comment sections. Again, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you on the next video.